Hey there, button mashers, and welcome back to Shadowrun Hong Kong. Well, we made it to Hong Kong. We had our first scrap with some street thugs or something. And now this. The light of the nearby vendor stall stabs into your eyes, triggering a throbbing ache in the back of your skull. You stop short, squinting, as rough voices drift on the wind. Tattooed smuggler. Where's everyone else? Where's the damn shipment? Haven't seen them yet. We just got here. The voice becomes irritated. Long way's probably waiting for us, so we can haul it out of the wait. Long way's probably waiting for us, so we can haul it out of the boat for him. That lazy bastard. Let's just hang out here. Let him find us. Carter keeps her voice low. Looks like we're on a stroll through Smuggler Central. These gangers probably don't know we're here. We could probably just slip past. Or we could clip them. They're already looking for us. Might be better to take them out now, while we've got the element of surprise on our side. Ambushing enemies. While unaware hostiles are on screen, press the unholster button to enter turn-based combat mode. So this up here. Should I try clipping them? There might be loot down here if I kill them. But nah. Let's just get this out of the way. Let's do this. Yeah, gain 1 karma. So karma is like experience, basically. It is the stuff we spend to increase our stats, our skills, generally make ourselves better at the stuff and the things. 49 Nuyen just lying on the ground. I'll take it. That's cool. Then there's like tiny little elements of exploration. Uh-oh, those are ley lines. Ley lines are you only good for one thing. Da fighting. Alright, I'm moving to 1. No? Okay. Alright. So I'm going to take a look around, see if there's any items to be had, stuff to pick up. I'm going to run down the street like an idiot. Doop-de-doo. Nope, this is where the map ends. You are done exploring, Jim. Very well. I concede your victory, game. I feel like I'm going to have to shoot my way down that street when this is all over. Head to the meeting location. Crossing the street, you can make out 4 shadowy figures loitering in the plaza ahead. Troll, orc, dwarf, and elf. 2 men, 2 women. They're different from the smugglers on the dock. Alert, poised, professional. You can see they've made a token attempt to conceal their weapons. I'm betting this is a Shadowrunning team. The unspoken message is clear. We're strapped. Mind your manners. Wu stands up tall, takes that amused tone he gets whenever he's standing toe-to-toe with someone bigger, someone who doesn't know they're about to go down. Evening, folks. You got permits for those bazookas? Husky troll. The thick troll pulls his mouth into a comic frown. Permits? Give me a minute. He makes a show of patting his pockets. Nope. Guess not. I must have dropped mine in a dumpster, along with the last idiot who stepped to us. Wu coolly surveys the scene, nods in a friendly fashion. Is that right? Well then. You can almost feel Wu's cop training kick in. It's like watching a drone execute a command routine. He reaches for his rifle, brings it up quick, but it's too late. By the time it hits his shoulder, an assortment of nasty-looking ordnance is already trained on his head. Carter backs him up. She whips her arms forward, fist blazing with a magical fire. Her eyes sweep the scene, darting from one figure to another. All right, everyone just be cool. The thick troll's voice is casual, amused. He shakes his gun in Wu's face. A little late for that, isn't it? Raise your weapon. Put your hands in your pockets. Listen, guy. Listen, guys. My stomach's doing somersaults. How about we all put our guns away before someone gets hurt? The thick troll snorts a laugh. That guy looks like he'd use an enema. Something we can do for you, officer? Wu's jaw tightens, but his tone stays cool and controlled. I'm looking for an old man, Raymond Black. We were supposed to meet him here. You know him? The troll nods his enormous head. Mm-hmm. Wu's voice gets an edge. You can see a vein in his temple start to pulse. Where is he? Carter sees it too, keeps her voice neutral. Easy, Duncan. The troll maintains amused eye contact, but his weapon stays trained on Wu. That's right. Easy, Duncan. Your friend Raymond never showed. We've been waiting for the better part of an hour. You think everyone can put their guns down? His voice is steady, but it's clear he's coiled. I don't think so. Not until I get some answers. Like? He mutters through gritted teeth. Like why a group of heavily armed assholes are meeting a little old man in a construction site at midnight. Young orc. The orc girl chimes in. Her tone is light. She's trying to defuse the situation. We do odd jobs. For money. Shadowrunners. Wu speaks softly, but you know that means he's reaching the end of his rope. He cracks his neck. Pop. Well, crack. What kind of jobs? She gets a wry look in her eye. Her answer is flippant. Odd jobs. This and that. So, you're his tour guides, right? The troll's yellow-brown tusks shift into a smile again. Kinda, yeah. The old man hired us to take you all on an excursion. Wu's brow furrows. Hired you? He takes a moment, looks them over. They're an odd assortment. A cybered-up troll, an orc girl with magical fetishes, a dwarf with a cyberdeck slung over his back, and a tall elf standing behind them quietly, inscrutable. All with guns trained on Wu. Understanding spreads across Wu's face. His jaw tightens. You're Shadowrunners. The troll nods. Mm-hmm. Wu's shoulders creep up. His stance tightens. This is bullshit. Raymond would never hire Shadowrunners. They're criminals. The troll corrects him. Mercenary operatives. The dwarf cuts in. Her voice is soft, but strong.
Criminal, mercenary, operatives.
So, one thing about the world of Shadowrun is it's very multicultural, so I feel no shame in using a ton of varied accents, even though it's taking place in Hong Kong. So you're doing it. You've done it already, probably. You've already posted that comment, and shame on you. Shame on you. That's racist. Not everybody in Hong Kong has to be voiced by my terrible, terrible stereotype Asian accent. Shame on you for thinking they should be.
So, yeah, you were right. Your buddy Raymond was associating with a bunch of hardened criminals.
The troll tosses Wu a sideways smile while staring down the barrel of his gun. Sorry to burst. Nope, that's Duncan's voice, sorry. Sorry to burst your bubble, Lone Star. Guess you didn't know the old man was as well as you thought, huh? Wu tries to shake it off, but he's struggling to process the information. You can feel the heat coming off of him. The runners sense it too. They tense up tight. They're keyed on Duncan, and their guns are big. The looks on their faces make it clear. One wrong bead of sweat, and Wu's going down in a red mist cloud. Carter remains completely still. Her voice is level, moderate. She's done this before.
Let's all stay focused. No need for this to get ugly.
She speaks quietly to Wu, who listens without turning his focus squarely on the troll.
We need to find Raymond. These are the people who can help us do that.
What were you hired to do? You can tell the York girl's had enough of the tension. She blurts it out. The old man wanted us to take him to Kowloon, walled city. She waves a hand at the three of you. You too. Two large rats clinging to her hip and shoulder poke their heads out of the folds of her clothing. They fix their beady eyes on you intently. You know the walled city? Slum, right? I've heard of it. The girl sneers, rolling her eyes. It's a shithole. The worst slum in Eastern Hemisphere. Memories of growing up in the Redmond Barrens flash through your mind. The Redmond Barrens are in one of the most well-known mega cities in all of Shadowrun, Seattle, Washington. It's actually an incredible story. It's part of the United Canadian and American States, and completely surrounded by foreign territories. It's where a whole lot of Shadowrun games are based. We get it. It's a real bad place. Now why would a little old man pay you to take him there? The dwarf standing next to her nods and jumps in.
Wouldn't say. He mumbled a lot, too. Just kept rambling on about how he had to get in.
Under ordinary circumstances, I wouldn't have accepted the gig. The walled city's the last place I want to go. Well, the old man rolled up a truckload of Nuyen. Yeah, gotta eat, right? Wu risks a glance at you. His weapon remains trained on the Shadowrunners, but a flicker of uncertainty plays across his face. Let's say we believe you. What now? The troll flashes you a smile. That's all tusks and no warmth. Okay, gang. I tell you what. He looks at his team and he slowly starts to lower his weapon. We're all gonna put our guns down. Whoa! Snipers. Hey! I didn't see that coming. Surprise! The sound of high-caliber rifle shots hang in the air. The red dots laser sights sweep through the area. Carter, the troll, and the silent elf lie dead in widening pools of blood, their heads broken open like melons dropped from a 4-story building. Whew. The orc girl screams from cover.
Nightjar! Nightjar! Come, big man, talk to me! Gunshot? No!
She turns to the dwarf, her eyes wild with fear.
Oh shit, it isn't good!
A voice blares out from a loudspeaker. This is the police. Lay down your weapons. Put your hands behind your head and come out where we can see you. Duncan, Woo, the gym. Come out where we can see you. You have 3 seconds. Duncan crouches from behind cover, his gaze locked on Carter's corpse. His voice comes out in a hoarse roar. Stand down, damn it! I'm law enforcement. Lone Star. Lone Star! Only one man would dare to give me the raspberry. Lone Star. He's driven deeper into cover by a hail of gunfire. The dwarf shakes her head. Her voice is flat.
Save your breath. They won't listen. Use your eyes! These bastards aren't here to make arrests.
A sniper shot hits the wall next to her head, showering her an explosion of plaster. We need a way out of here, now.
Everyone pipe down. Just give me a minute.
The rat girl stares at the ground intently as if listening. Then her brow furrows, her eyes go beady, and her nose wrinkles up. She begins to sway back and forth, her lips moving soundlessly. She snaps out of her trance.
Okay, I got a way out. It's at the end of the street. Everyone, come with me. Everyone? We don't need the rent-a-cops, gobbit. We're the only ones.
The little orc whips her head towards her friend.
The extra firepower is... I got us an exit, but we gotta get past the heat. Well, we can't shoot our way out of here on our own. If nothing else, they can soak up a few rounds for us.
She turns to you, her pupils pinpricks of intensity.
Just stick to cover and keep close. There's a door down the street that leads to a back alley. That's our exit point. You fall behind, you get left behind.
See, I'll do it for some characters. She looked particularly worthy of the bad accent. Let's get on a ley line. That seems like a good call. Oh man, HKPF guard, huh? All right, let's fling a manibolt. Get wrecked. Duncan! Leroy Jenkins! Alright. Boop. And focus fire. Nope. Alright. Oh, okay. I should have paid attention. I should have seen what is this? Smart proximity grenade. It hears a smart proximity mine to the target location. The mine will explode. What? When the hostiles enter the area. Oh, super cool. Oh, and she's... Wow. So, the heads-up display has changed a little bit, and I kind of dig it. Let's see. Poison Fog. A lingering damage. Anyone passing through it lasts for 3 rounds. Oh, she could summon a spirit. She could totally summon a spirit. Let's do that. Uh-oh. Monsoon. What does Monsoon got for me? Let's see. Water Bolt. Bolt of water that targets a single enemy. Strips 2 armor from target. Hydro Daggers. A shot of water. Okay. Let's see. No. Nope. Nope. Whoop. Where? Whoa. Hold on. How do I not do that? How do I cancel that action? Okay. Alright, so he's got 4 action points. We're gonna move. And then I think we're gonna take a shot with Water Bolt. Nope. Okay. That didn't quite work out. Move to cover. And take an aim shot. 53% chance. What about with a shotgun? Oh, it's a grenade launcher. That's a thing. We'll take it. Take the coin flip. Nope, didn't quite get it. Oh, that's bad. That's what that is. That's bad. Ow! You could stop doing that nonsense anytime you like. That would be superb. Alright. You. Okay, you can't heal from there. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll this spear right up on this dude. He's gonna take 1 action to heal her, and 1. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. Focus, fire. Oh yeah, I forgot this dude was back here. Screw him. Get wrecked. Oh, that's a healing ley line, you say? You, get wrecked. You don't get to flank me and my team. That's not a thing. Alright. Yeah. I think she gets to dash for cover this round. And that's just what's happening. Good God. If you could quit that nonsense, that would be fantastic. Let's see. Duncan, would you like to kill this guy? Oh, the spirit got dissipated. That's not cool. Let's see. I'm gonna move him off of the ley line. There we go. Grab some concealment and whatnot, and let her grab the healing. She can throw a heal on herself real quick. And yeah, you... Oh man. 55%. Yeah, thump. Okay. Take 12 damage on a miss. Grenade launchers. Fan-effing-tastic. Let's see. Take an aim shot. Actually, you have the aim spell. Let's do that. Grab him. 71% shot? Yeah. Really? Alright, take one to move up. Nope. Not doing anything with that. Reload. And then take another shot. Because grenade launchers are awesome. Good lord. I'll take another one of those if we got it. That would be cool. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Why don't you just aim? We'll put aim on her, because she's got that burst fire going on. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. I think I go here now. Oh, I can't Overwatch. Overwatch is what I would normally do in this situation. In case those guys move, I can take a... Oh, I can take a shot at them. Okay. Oh, the Conjurer. Oops. That's bad. Okay. Alright, you... One. Wait, hold on. Let's try this. Let's get our decker decking. Shall we? Actually... Let's try a thing here real quick. Oh, she already had accuracy. Oops. It's accuracy me. Sweet. I'm gonna move Duncan up. There we go. Grenade? Maybe? Boom. Yeah! Suck it! Splash damage! Yeah! Yeah! So, one to reload. I probably won't hit that shot again. Let's try this. Oh, nice! It might be possible to use the network connection on this police motorcycle to do some damage to their local network. Yeah, let's deactivate their drones. The police drones power down. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. Suck it. Alright. Conjurer, yeah. Let's grease the Conjurer. Nice. Alright. Kenai has... Alright. At a 99% to hit, you don't say no. But Powerbolt... Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Let's haste Duncan. Because he's got to get his it takes him 2 actions to shoot every round. Ah, boo. Oh, that didn't take her an action. Okay. Foomp. Ha ha! Alright. Move it up. There we go. We'll catch him up. So, cover is super important. In case you hadn't noticed by my fairly strict adherence to it. you can pretty much live or die by whether or not there is suitable cover. Alright. There we go. Oh dear. There are more of them. Can I even? No. No, I cannot. I mean, it costs me nothing to take a shot from back here, because I just can't get into cover up there. But alright. Run! Alright. Let's see. Can I... Yeah, I think this'll do for now. Oh, they're behind us as well. That's unfortunate. Gob it. Haste yourself. Get up a little further. Let's get Duncan to here. And we'll take an aim shot at, what do we got here? Guard, captain. Yeah, suck it, captain. Nobody loves you. There we go. Grab some extra cover there. 22%. No. I think. Alright, so here's what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to take 2 of these actions and go Poison Cloud here. So he can't just run up after us. Go like that. Can take a double shot at the captain. Yeah, there we go. Really? Alright, we'll try to finish this guy off. One more? Can I... It's a coin flip, more or less. Nah. Okay, you, Funk. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, 52%. There we go. Sweet. Boom. Boom. Alright. Yeah. Get wrecked. Move to there. Then I'll take a shot. Sweet. Go here. We're gonna put aim on Shydwarf, whatever her actual name is, I don't know. Who needs a heal? Wounded 3. Nobody. Nobody needs a heal. So, accuracy, then, for Duncan. Time to wreck. Maybe? Yeah, there we go. Bleed! Balls. Alright, Gob. Let's put Humpty Dumpty back together. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna make everybody escape. We're doing this. And we are out of the fight. Whew. The rat shaman guides you from the doorway on the street through an eternity of winding alleys, damp sub-basements, and empty buildings. Stumbling through refuse and filth, you make your way into the sewers below Victoria Harbor. It reeks down here, but it's quiet. Gobbet stops, sniffs, and wipes her eyes with the back of her wrist. Her rat squeaks softly in the folds of her clothing. The dwarf watches her silently for a moment, then moves closer and gently takes her hand. In the dim of the light of the sewer, you can see they're nearly the same age, no more than 20, 21 tops. We gotta keep going, get more distance from the cops. Gobbet looks back the way you came. I think we've shaken them. She sniffs the air. Yeah, we're clear. Wu begins pacing, his boots splashing in the sewer water, creating echoes down the tunnel. You can feel the tension coming off him in waves. This is bullshit. I'm done messing around in alleys and sewers. I'm done running from cops. He pokes a thumb in his chest and spits his anger forth in a raspy growl. For fuck's sake, I am a cop. We noticed. There's a Lone Star Sergeant dead back there. Damn it, she was... Wu starts to choke up. He struggles against it, fighting to maintain control, but he needs a minute to recover. He finally manages to pull it together, but he's raw. When he speaks again, his voice is seething and hoarse. I don't know what the hell's going on with the Hong Kong cops, but I'm calling in some Lone Star backup from home. I'm gonna get some of my own people down here. Then we're gonna find Raymond and figure out what the hell's going on. The little orc shrugs. Whatever you say, big guy. You have fun with that. She looks over at her friend. They both nod. He's and I are out of here. Best of luck finding your friend. Oh, man. He's not our friend. He's our foster father. She looks straight at you. Her tone is flat. And he's probably a dead man. Sorry, but it's the truth. Wu isn't listening. You can see on his face that he's already written the orc girl off. He pulls his security-grade PDA from its holster on his left leg, raises it, and starts tapping the buttons with meaty fingers. The Lone Star logo on the back of the device looks shiny and official. He stops, confused, and then taps it again harder. The red flashing image on the PDA reflects his goggles. What the hell? I'm locked out of the network. He looks up at you. My law enforcement status has been revoked. He looks down to the screen. I don't believe it. This is saying there's an APB out on us. Both you and me. I figured as much. You heard them on the loudspeaker. They knew our names. Wu glares at the wall, a storm raging across his face. Fucking hell. His hand clenches into a fist around his PDA. This just keeps getting worse. He leans forward as if to punch the wall, his knuckles rapping against it softly, a pantomime, barely constrained rage. Suddenly, he turns and slings his PDA at the far wall. It hits hard, bounces back, and clatters to the ground at his feet. He looks down at it, spent. The orc mouths an okay to herself, eyebrows raised. And on that note, I think it's time for us to say goodbye. Come on, Isobel. Let's... She's cut off by a sudden smashing noise at her friend's as her friend's boot comes crashing down on the PDA at Wu's feet. The dwarf looks down at her work, unsatisfied, and brings her boot down again and again and again. Until there's nothing left but a snarl of plastic housing, broken glass, and circuit board. She looks up at Wu, her chest heaving, and points at the pile of scraps she's created. Police issued. They can trace you through that. She turns to you, hand out. Yours too. It's on the network. We bury our own. You crush the PDA into shards under your boot while Isabel looks on blankly. Good. She looks over at Gobbet, sighs, then reaches into her jacket pocket, pulling 2 new PDAs. She hands them to you and Duncan. Burners. I suppose it's the least we can do after your help back there. You got any snacks in there? I'm getting a bit peckish. Isabel isn't listening. She's staring open-mouthed at her own PDA, its bluish glow illuminating her horrified expression. Gobbet, we gotta go, right now. Isabel's voice is monotone but empathetic. She holds up her PDA to show her friend. They're after us, too. Her screen displays a local newscast. Your own face stares back at you from the upper left corner of the screen. And in breaking news, just under an hour ago, Hong Kong port authorities were involved in a firefight with members of a terrorist cell linked to the mainland city-state of Henan. The battle left 3 terrorists dead along with an unconfirmed number of Hong Kong police officers. Your image winks out, replaced by a scowling image of Duncan Wu, a mugshot from a long time ago, before Raymond. Our sources report that Seattle natives Duncan Wu, the Jim, along with their Hong Kong-based accomplices, are still at large. They are all armed and should be considered extremely dangerous. The low-res photographs of Gobbet and Isabel pop up on screen, replacing Duncan Wu. The color drains out of Gobbet's face. Oh, shit. Kowloon officials report that the terrorist cell known as the White Star maintains ties to the state of Henan, and it is purported to be receiving weapons and funding from anti-corporate groups in the UCAS, city-state of Seattle. Port authorities are standing on high alert, and the Hong Kong Police Force's Special Duties Unit has been engaged to deal with the threat. We go live now to Chief Inspector Krat as the Special Duties Unit, who will be making a statement. Behind the newscaster, a video window displays the location of your firefight in Victoria Harbor. The camera pans to Chief Inspector Crate? She is surrounded by a swarm of news reporters, but appears unfazed by the attention. She speaks with supreme confidence. We have yet to ascertain the the motive of tonight's attack, but it was clearly a well-planned and coordinated effort. Crate sounds smooth, more like a corporate mouthpiece than a cop. Let me see this. We have already issued an all-points bulletin along with a kill or capture order for our 4 remaining terrorists. I have instructed the Special Duties Unit to make this manhunt a top priority. She looks directly into the camera. If you should see one or more of these individuals, do not attempt to engage them. Instead, tap in the HKPF flash code at the bottom of the screen. If you are on an authorized network and take a picture, our system will automatically identify them in your data stream. The Decker switches off the newscast and clips her PDA back onto her belt. For a moment, there's no sound but the roar of the sewer water rushing through the pipes. Gobbet bends over, hands on her knees, sucking wind. Her rats scurry for a new position. I thought we were fucked before. Wu's voice is eerily calm. But now we are well and truly fucked. We'll deal with it, Duncan. We always do. Wu's mouth tightens. Not this time, though. I'm kind of regretting putting the as my first name. He begins stalking back and forth, a panther in a cage. They've labeled us terrorists, and there's an APB out on us. I've heard this kind of announcement before. I know what comes with it. It doesn't matter if we have nothing to do with that whatever city-state. They're gonna hunt us down. It's open season. Isabel nudges and the remains of Wu's PDA from with her booted toe. And the 2 of us will be hunted down right alongside you. Gobbet wide eyes the exits, tight as a spring. You can hear shallow panting as she leans towards one, then another. We gotta go deep. Hit the mainland for a while until we can figure this out. Find a hole to crawl into. Gobbet looks at Isabel, wipes her mouth, and points you at Duncan. We gotta get them off the grid too. Way off. The dwarf looks up at Duncan, and her large eyes narrow. Hey, Lone Star. You got a security license, right? That means you've got a SIN too. So SIN, by the way, stands for it's social identification number. It's basically your ID, driver's license, social security number, basically all of your data and everything that makes you a person all in one, like passport, the works. Everything that is bureaucratically handled by governments or public services or anything like that is all on a SIN in Shadowrun. Wu's brow furrows. Of course I have a SIN. I wouldn't be able to get paid otherwise. Only criminals and lowlives go sinless. She runs her hands along her cyberdeck, thinking. That means that you can be traced, both of you. You get spotted by a drone or a security camera, get ID'd by a retinal scanner, or try to use your cred stick or passport, and the HKPF will know just where to find you. Wu crosses his arms across his chest. I know how a system identification number works, runner. Here we go. We're gonna have to burn our sins if we're gonna survive this. The two women nod. You got that right, Seattle. Gabbett pulls at her dreadlocks. We're just as screwed as you are. Me and his. We were listed as your accomplices, and we can't afford for you to get caught. You'll lead them to us, one way or another. DNA samples, things we've told you, astral residue, I don't know, cop stuff. The little Decker looks from you to Wu, eyes narrowed, sizing you up. You can see her make a silent decision before she speaks. Her voice is flat, resigned. We need to get your sins burned. Delete you from the record books. All of them. All of them? Whoa, wait a minute. You want us to just erase our identities? Wu rubs a hand across his scalp. Beyond the fact that it's insane, will that even work? If we burn our sins, go off the grid like that, won't they just redouble their efforts to find us? Condensation seeps its way through Isabel's dry tone. Imagine playing a game of hide and seek with a siren strapped to your head. Would you rather try and hide with the siren, or with the siren conspicuously absent? Deleting our identities across the entire matrix sounds hard. Little Deckard nods knowingly. It's very difficult. I can't do it. Some people can. Organizations, expert systems. Gabbett's voice drops. We gotta ask for help. There's only one person we know who has the kind of pull it takes to burn a sin and hide us from the cops. Kindly Chang. Let me guess. This Kindly Chang is some kind of underworld hard ass. Like a walnut. She's what's known as a straw sandal. Kind of a middle manager for Yellow Lotus Syndicate. The Triad. Kindly Chiang controls the illegal activity in our neighborhood. Smuggling, bootlegging, counterfeiting. Middle manager. Is the Yellow Lotus a syndicate or a retail outlet? Gabbett leans in, serious as death. Do not get the wrong impression. Kindly Chang is no bureaucrat. She controls a good-sized portion of Kowloon's underworld. She has soldiers, resources. She's smart, and she is not to be underestimated. Isabel's voice is hollow and flat. Taking favors from a woman like Kindly Chang is a good way to get yourself into indentured servitude. You don't want to owe favors to a woman like that. Her eyes get big, round. Ideally, you don't want to deal with her at all. That was Nightjar's job. Nightjar's job? You mean you work with her? What did we just tell you? She's got her fingers in everything, including brokering Shadowruns for the corpse. Kindly Chang is our fixer. Gubbit tries to make her voice light, confident. Just stay on her good side and you'll have nothing to worry about. Now let's get this done before one of you trips the APB and brings all hell down upon us. Okay, well, that was a lovely, long, luxurious stroll down Exposition Road. So, thank you guys ever so much for watching. I'm gonna get a drink of something, because, man, click all the things in the description, and as always, I will catch you in the next one.